You're listening to Let's Chop It Up with yeah, no doubt. Let's go.
Now let's begin the story.
Why don't we do it?
It may be a countdown.
3, 2, 1. Lift
Now
off.
let's chop it up with
All right, this is Let's Chop It Up with Ziz, and today we got a special guest, man, and check it out. This is the first guest to be on the show for the second time, the first artist, all right? We talking about Wavy Da Ghawd. What's going on, brother?
Yo, peace, man. How you doing tonight, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing amazing, man. I'm here, man. Proud of you, brother. Seeing you flourish, man, from the first time we spoke, and it's been nothing but a pleasure, man, to just watch you grow like that, man.
Oh, man, like I haven't even noticed the growth, man. I just stepped aside finally, and I got to see myself for a change. You know, you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I actually did grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, people remind me, but self-realization is the best way to do too. You know, like that shit is a good feeling.
Oh, of course, man. That's the best way to do it, man. That's the best way to do it. So a lot has happened from the last time we spoke.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, you left a dent. You left a dent in hip hop when you dropped that album. No, hold up now. When you dropped that album with Eddie Kane, you want to talk about smacking everybody for the last hit of the year last year? People, we talking about the Eddie Kane and Wavy Da Ghawd album called 1224.
All right.
That album, you showed your growth in that album. And when you did that album there, I knew the next year, which is this year, was going to be your year.
Okay.
And you live in proof.
I felt it too, man, because I felt after 1224, there was a next, I know there was like a next level, like that was right around the horizon. That was right there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying like the album was like almost like a cult classic type shit. Man, it could be more right now because, you know, that I feel like the success of that album is actually grown for me and Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, for both. Definitely.
Yeah, man. So shout outs to Kane, man. Big walk, man.
Yes, man. Shout out to Eddie Kane. I got to bring him back up here too, by the way, man.
Yeah, man.
But definitely, man. I mean, everything is moving nice for you. I mean, from the band Belushi on God, that was another one. Oof, that's one of my favorites this year, man.
That's another sleeper album. I felt like people going to probably tap back in now.
Of course, they got to.
But like that was another sleeper album that I did, man. That I did that album at the beginning of the pandemic. You know, I did two projects at the beginning of the pandemic, man. Like one of them is out now. The other one is going to be coming out at the beginning of next year. You know, and that's with Ace on Eastwood and shit.
Oh,
and, yeah. I got a project coming out with Ace on Eastwood called The Complex, man.
Wow, that's amazing, man. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And then I got other things that may be coming, you know, on the horizon as well. Like I got an album coming out with China Streets. I got an album coming out with Maya from the West Coast. And you know, I'm just trying to keep it busy, man. I'm really embracing the women now. As you can see, I'm calling out more women artists now because I feel there's a lot of wordsmith in the community where women lay, and I feel like they have something to offer and they need to get a fair shake. You know, it's like they're not like an accessory. You just she's a dope rapper. You could just add on the song. These women can hold their own too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good look. And you mentioned that before too, that you was working with some artists. You know what I mean? So okay, when are we going to be seeing that popping off? Or do you got something in the works with that too? I know you already been working with, what is it, China?
China is not set in stone, man. It's not set in stone on a date, but we're still in the process, man. We the Maya too, man. Was like we're still in the process right now, man. But there's more than just that, man. There's a lot of things that I'm dabbling with right now that I'm trying to decide what I should commit to, because I like to multitask. You know?
Yeah. You're probably getting pulled from all angles, man. So
Yeah.
I know you
Yeah, it gets
busy, bro.
overwhelming. It's
I know you
overwhelming.
busy, man. So you know, from producing for all these people, you know, I mean, let's celebrate that God's Eden, man, which is already out. It's out now, folks. You know what I mean? Go grab it, you know, support. I mean, it's star-studded. I mean, we're talking about Eddie Kane, Spoda, Planet Asia, Ty Farris, Rome Streets, The Walkers. I mean, it goes on and on, man. How was that experience knowing that you had the bread and butter to get that together to make the best, you know, setup that you can make when it comes to making an album? Because you did a hell of a job with this God's Eden.
Oh, for God's Eden, man, like it wasn't like rehearsed to be it wasn't meant. It was just like us recording. Like that's like old recordings from 2019 up to this point. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, oh, this is gonna be God's Eden. Like it was the experience was like I was in a lab with my bros. The feeling was there. I got tracks that nobody wasn't doing anything with. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold these in the tuck. We'll do one track for their project or just do two for mine or vice versa. That's how God's Eden came about. Just me, just being in the studio. Even if the studio the session had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm there, you know, I'll throw a beat. You know, it'll be like a even exchange. It'll be like, oh, you rap on, you know, you keep this for your project and I keep this for mine or whatever and whatnot. And before you know it, you know, I had like a whole inventory of music that I had to do something with it. You know, Rome was like, yo, it was like, the fuck is you doing? Like, you got like all this music. You're sitting around crying about money and shit like that when I got gold sitting in my phone.
There you go. There you go.
For like years now, like couple of years. I was sitting on music for like a couple of years talking about like, yo, I need need to make this money. And I didn't know I had the money right there. I wasn't believing in myself. You know? Because
when I asked you the last time you were here, I asked you, I was like, what's up? Is there gonna be an album coming out? You was like, yeah, it's in the works. So I was just like, I was waiting for this, bro. I was like, yo, waiting for this, John. So when I saw it come out, I was like, wow, okay. This is
it was fun putting it together, man. You know, like I had Mixed by 90. He mixed the whole project down here. I mixed and mastered it. You know, I had a few art guys working on my shit, like photographers, G Media, Squat Dead Face. I had Mighty Che. He did the cover art for the Digi. You know, I said G Media already. Yeah, he did like all the photography work for the vinyl cover as well. And of course, Theromatic, man, Lamar, man, like he did some photography work for me as well, man. So it was like a collective. It was like a team effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate all these guys, man. I appreciate all these guys. They came through for the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, when you carry yourself a certain way, man, there's a whole bunch of blessings that come behind it, man. I believe in that. So that's amazing. That's amazing, man. So so did you put out so on this album here, did you put out all the tracks, or do you got some in the stash still that you could do a follow-up to the God's Eden?
I definitely got stuff in the stash.
Okay. Beautiful.
I definitely got stuff in the stash. Here's the tricky part. Some of them might not even be for God's Eden. They're like, I might just, you know, use that for something else. But I don't know. You never know, man. Like, I just can't let it sit in my phone. I can't let it sit in my computer for like, you know, another 2 years. That's going to be foolish. The whole point was to get this music out before the rhymes get dated, man, because everybody on the project, their skills were getting way better by the months. So I don't want to put out a Rome Streets verse for like 2-3 years ago, and this guy's rapping like outer space shit right now. Like he's like off the you know, he's like off the planet right now, rapping his ass off. And I have like a verse that he don't feel 100% with, you know, because you know, it's an older verse. Although nobody heard it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody heard the shit. That like you know, everybody is gonna feel like, oh shit, this shit is, you know, fire. Then we got the artists that feel like, damn, this is old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this is old. You know how many times we listen to this shit to ourselves behind closed doors without the grand audience, like tuning in or knowing that this shit existed before it became God's Eden.
That is great,
you know
man. That is great.
And they got a few more songs, like I said in the tuck, man, that'll blow people's brains. Like there was a few songs that I have right now that I couldn't just put it on there because it wouldn't end. I'm gonna be real with you. It would have ended up being a Rome Streets project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like no, it was that dangerous. So I had to like find a way to like even it out because I'd be around the guy. So I didn't realize I had that much music from the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize until I actually started putting the album together. I was like, shit, like I had to like think about this shit, man. Like, you know, like I didn't want to, if I'm gonna do a project with the bro, I'm gonna make it sanctioned, you know, but he was there through the whole process, man. Like he helped me along the way. So shout out to him too.
Yeah, shout out to Rome Streets, man. It's definitely growing as an artist and making some major moves, man. Definitely,
like all my boys grew, man. All
my
boys
definitely.
All of them grew, man. Like I'm happy to see all of us getting the fair shakes that we deserve, man. Pause.
Hey, man, so, it's happening, man. It's definitely happening, man. Right before our eyes, man. So I saw you did a little acting too, man. You know, with the was it the Discovery Plus setup there for this this hookup called Billy Bob's Brooklyn?
That's right.
So I got a good question, man. Any other beats that you made so far, did you ever use the Roland TR-808?
Man, let me tell you something. You're gonna crack up when I tell you this story. Rem from the Ville was there with me that day. He took me to that shit. You know? All I'm gonna say is I didn't come there. That's not my shit. That's not my TR-808. Let's get that out the way. That's not my shit. That's not my shit. That was an acting job. I was solely acting. That all that shit that with me going in there with the machine, all of that shit is scripted. Like it's reality TV. People know this should know this.
Yeah. Because I was like, sorry to cut you off, because I was like, damn, you know, all the videos you post, I never seen the 808. So I'm like, nah, it's gotta be. That's why I said I gotta ask him when he gets up here, man.
Nah. But here's the extra funny shit about this story. That day, I don't know how to work that machine. But I learned how to, like, when I got the part, they was trying to find other producers. They was trying to find producers to do this part. But all the guys that they auditioned before me, they fucked up because they didn't know how to work the TR-808. So I told them like, yeah, I can work it. And I lied. But I went there, I looked at the shit, and I felt like there was a lot of familiar components, and I figured it out right then and there. So I kind of like winged it, and I impressed everybody there. So I was like, all right, bet. There's like, can you do it again on film? I was like, yeah. And I did it again, and and it was there.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. So, you know, with all this success that you're having in the underground, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say music, period, because the underground is actually spilling into the mainstream, little by little. It's spilling into the mainstream, right? Mm-hmm. So, what's next for Wavy Da Ghawd after having a fantastic 2021?
Oh man, what's next for Wavy Da Ghawd, man? I think I'm gonna have to like push the envelope and get another project up and going, man. I kind of want to drop another project this December month. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like it's itching, you know. Like, but I just need to find people intense enough to be on the same page as me. If I could find either an artist that's willing to just bang out tracks for like a week straight, then I would definitely make this happen. But like, man, I want to do more acting. I want to get more placements. I need to get bigger placements. You know, I think it's time that I get there. I get embraced by a lot of folks that I feel like are making a name for themselves. You know, instead of being counted out. And because I always say this shit. but I always say that like I need to like really get more work in and what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to find the right word to articulate what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to ascend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ascend. It's all about ascension right now.
So let me ask you. So now that you mentioned that, right? So for you, right, to take it to the next level, which artists would you like to work with that will get you to where you think you would want to be?
Repeat that question again. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you want to take it to another level, right?
Okay.
Which artists do you think you would like to work with to get to that level?
I mean, shit, although I have a lot of dope people in my camp, man, I think if me and Kane do another one, we could go. We could really get. We could really make some shit happen.
I think so
like,
too. Yeah,
I think it'll be a bigger impact than the last time. Me and Rome, like we need to do this, man. Like that's how I see it. But like, it's only a matter of time. You know, we got, you know, certain things got to pan out, you know, because I got to go through my respective growth as well. You know what I'm saying? But like outside entities, I would have to say like, man, if I could get records with Stove God or some shit of that nature. Stove God is somebody I would like to work with. Freddie Gibbs, you know what I'm saying? Currency. You know, these are dudes that I would love to work with. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I fashion my production style over guys like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That'll
like,
definitely be crazy. That'll definitely be dope. But I think that another Eddie Kane venture will be crazy.
Yeah, man. Like we definitely gotta tap in for that. We don't like, man, I don't want to speak too much about it, but like we definitely need to like execute 100%. If that's all I could say, 100% execution for that to actually happen.
Yeah, for that to happen.
But everybody gotta get their rocks off right now, though. Everybody's getting their rocks off.
I mean, you got the Walkers at arm's reach, man. I mean, we would love to see a fully produced Wavy Da Ghawd Walkers album.
Oh man, that wouldn't be fair to my other bedroom though, because that wouldn't be fair, man. That wouldn't be fair. What I mean by that is that we got producers as part of the Walkers. You know, we got producers. They might be, some of them might be quieter than others. People know who they are, but we got producers in the Walker that equally could contribute, man. We got the standouts.
Hey, the standouts.
You know?
Shout out to the standouts, man. Definitely. But I could see that. Well, I could even see that. I could see like all the producers of the Walkers getting together and just making a whole album together. That'll be crazy, man. Definitely.
Give me a second. Yeah, get to it. Yeah, I'm over here. This is the realest interview, man. I'm in the store over here copping a Lucy.
The real New York life, man. The real New York life, brother.
I already know.
Yeah, I miss it over there, man. No doubt, man. Shout out to NYC, man.
Yeah, man. It's the vibes over here.
New lots, Mother Gaston, man. No doubt.
Right now I'm walking it back to the train station.
Oh, there you go.
I'm over here loving the New York life, man.
Yeah,
just
man.
Taking a nice little stroll with my family, you know.
It's a difference from the Florida, right?
Yeah.
Big time, man.
That. It's not a grueling walk. The walks are grueling here, but like they're not grueling as a Florida walk in the neighborhood. Like,
oh yeah,
you might end up in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
like in Florida,
end up on top of a crocodile somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much, man. If you're into wrestling crocodiles, man, that's the place to go and walk.
Yeah, how about that? How about that, man? Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, brother, we wanted to bring you up here, man, big you up, and let you know we proud of you, man. And
thank you, man.
Everything you've done since the last time you've been here, man, it's been successful, man. And you also do modeling too, man.
Yeah. I do some model work. I mean, this is stuff that I've been doing since I was like a kid. I was into all of this shit when I was a kid, man. Like modeling, acting, like a little bit of drawing here. I ain't gonna say a little bit. I'm an art major, but you know, first and foremost, but like on some shit. Like I was always involved in the arts, man. Like I was always involved in Renaissance arts type shit. Like I was always involved in some shit.
Okay.
You know?
So when it comes to the direction of the artwork for the album covers, are you very heavily involved with that, or you just let the artists do their thing?
I give the insight, man, and I also let them do their thing, man, because I want to have my vision there. I wanted to be moderate with this album cover. This God's Eden cover, for instance, I wanted to be moderate. I wanted to see what the guy will come up. I gave him the title, God's Eden. What? Now, show me what you got. You know?
Okay.
So basically, they could come with their own vision. You know, like, and I just wanted to see what they'll do. You know, but there's so many different art dudes that I'm like trying out and seeing who will mesh well with me, who will mesh well with my aesthetic. You know, this is like my first debut project that I did, compilation wise. You know, I felt proud of it. Why? Because you don't see a lot of compilation projects that's out. You see the Peter Rosenberg shit, and then there's my shit. I don't really hear or see any of the compilation albums. There's always one rapper, one producer, or just a mixture of producers with one rapper. You know? Yeah,
definitely. But it looks like good. It looks like they put a little bit of you throughout the whole cover. You know what I mean? I mean, it has a little bit of you on the cover. You know what I mean? Anything that's connected to you, you know, it's on there. So that's pretty tight, man. That's definitely pretty tight.
Word, man, word.
Yeah, man. Fun, I mean, you know, we're gonna start hearing you do stuff for some major cats next year, man. Mark my words on that one.
Oh man, speaking into existence, my man, it's gonna happen.
That's right. It's gonna
happen. So, it's gonna happen, man. That's the goal, man. That's the goal for all of this, man. I want my music to reach the masses.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So right now, let the people know where they could get the album at. You know what I mean? Bandcamp.
All right, we got the album God's Eden on Bandcamp, but I'm about to put that shit on all platforms. I probably might do that shit tonight. I don't know when people will go hear this recording, but by tonight I'm gonna have it up. By the time they hear this, it's gonna be on all platforms.
Yeah.
So tap into all platforms. Might as well tell them for now. It's gonna be on all platforms: iTunes, Pandora, blase, blah. You know, all the little platforms that's out that you can put music on. My shit's gonna be on there. And that's about it, man. We got the vinyl. We got the vinyl. You can go tap into wavegodmusic.com. We got a few of the color variation on vinyl left. We got CDs left. The OBI strip is sold out. The cassette tapes are sold out. But yeah.
Nice.
That's that, man.
Nice, man. Nice. That's gonna be great, man. That's gonna be great. So yeah, man, you know, like I said, wanted to bring you up here, big you up, man. And man, definitely I just be looking at the post and I be like, wow, he's doing it, man. He's doing it. Definitely. So yeah, man, just keep plugging away, man, and keep doing your thing. And how's the little lady doing, man?
She's standing right next to me.
Okay, I know she was there the last time we did the interview. That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's your push right there. That's your battery, man.
Yeah, she is, man. That's definitely my motivation.
Yeah, that's
like my two ladies are my motivation, man. My girl and my daughter, man. They're the ones that have been motivating me the most through this whole process. These two fine ladies next to me right now.
Wow, that's great, man. That's great. Well, keep living, man. And I'm gonna ask you one last question. I asked you the first time we met, and I'm gonna ask you again this time. Are you happy?
And I gotta be happy, man. I'm very happy. I got all what I need right here, next to me, right here.
Beautiful.
I got both my legs. I got solid friends. What more can a man ask for?
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So yeah, brother, I know you a busy man, but I wanted to tap in with you. And we appreciate you coming over, man, and continue your success. And the world is yours, man. Like I always tell you, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man.
And I'm gonna say it now, man. You know, I grabbed some beats from you the first time we met, so them Jones are gonna be coming out next year, man. So I'm giving you a heads up now.
Put in that work, man. Put in that work. I remember that now.
Exactly,
I remember that,
brother. So yo, man, this was Let's Chop It Up with Ziz, and we had Wavy Da Ghawd. Peace.
Peace. That was good, man.